Hey everyone! Um, I'll give this a couple seconds. I know there's a little bit of a lag, but I got some cool stuff for you today. We're gonna go and talk a little bit about what I talked about yesterday, and then I got some really cool diagrams for you that's gonna help you really increase your webinar sales. So first, let me just introduce myself. I'm Christine Dunn, and I work with business owners to help them simplify their businesses and increase their revenue. So help you get out of overwhelm, get out of chasing money, chasing a roller coaster, and get it so you can make really consistent sales and consistently start bringing in more revenue. So if you'd like to talk to me about that and you'd like me to help you, you can go to sidekickchristine.com and schedule a call with me. So what I want to talk to you about today was how to increase your webinar sales. And really this is about sales processes in general. I just wanted to use webinar sales as a way to just kind of show you this other sort of process and how you can stabilize and optimize the process. So yesterday we talked about the 3 steps to building your business up, building your offers up and making it stable and consistent. And the 3 things you need to do is you need to stabilize what you're offering and what you're doing so you have that consistent income. And the second thing you need to do is start to optimize it, and then you go into expansion mode. And a lot of people don't realize that this is what you need to do, and that's why a lot of entrepreneurs get stuck in this like roller coaster with sales. They don't know how to get sales consistent. They've created businesses more complex, more overwhelming. There's a lot of complexity. They've started adding on different offers and expansion, different ways to do leads, and different this, that, and the other thing, before they've had the stable income, because they think that, that's the way to get the consistent income is to keep adding things on. Just because a lot of people don't talk about this, how to stabilize your income first and then how to optimize. So how to stabilize one offer and then how to optimize that offer and then to go into expansion. So I want to share with you today how to do that and give you a really simple process for how to stabilize. I want to use webinars as an example, if you're using webinars to sell something. And then I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do to optimize and how to more than double your sales. So let's talk about the stabilize first. So the first thing you need to do with whatever offer that you have currently is, maybe pick your best-selling offer and then work on stabilizing that. So you don't have to throw out everything that you have going on right now, but what we're going to do is going to focus on and prioritize creating a foundation for one of your offers and stabilizing that offer so it becomes a consistent sales engine. And then we're going to talk about how to optimize that so that you can increase sales. So I think this video is going to show things backwards. So let me show things backwards for you. I'll take a picture of this and I'll post in the comments. But this is how to stabilize your webinar sales process. So what I always suggest for people is to have 2 to 3 solid lead sources coming in. So those might be Facebook ads. It might be doing direct mail ads. Maybe you're doing some other sort of advertising. This also includes bringing in leads from your email list, Facebook groups, things like that. If you're getting a lot of people from YouTube or LinkedIn, however you're bringing people in, I always suggest people have 2 to 3 really consistent lead sources. So it's, you don't need to be everywhere all the time. You just need to have 2 to 3 really great ways that you're bringing in leads. And one of the leads counts for this is your email list. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be sending people to register for your webinar. So this is the stabilize. This is the really simple version of this. We're going to send people to register for your webinar, and then they're going to attend your webinar. They're going to hear your offer. They're going to buy or apply, and then you're going to do delivery. So that's a really simple process that you want to build first, and then stabilize this process. Get it so you're consistently getting people to opt in to register. Getting it, work on it so you're consistently getting people to purchase your offer. Get it so you're consistently getting that, 5% conversion rate, something like that, at the very least, for this. It kind of depends on how your webinar is set up, how many people you're getting convert and what you're converting them to. But I'm going to use 5% as an example today, because that's totally doable for pretty much any sort of webinar that you're doing, is to get it at 5%. So, it's really simple. This is what we're going to stabilize. So don't add on any extra bells and whistles until you have this really simple process going. Getting people a really good opt-in page, getting people to register consistently, getting a great lead flow going in there, getting people to attend, getting people to see your offer, getting people to buy or apply. Maybe you're doing some application, buy or apply, and then you just go to delivery. So that's the stabilize. Okay, so once you have that, then you can start to optimize. So to optimize the webinar process, there's all these cool different things that you can do. And like I said, I'll take a picture of this and put it in the comments. So one of the things you can do is you can add an email series to encourage attendance. So here you'll add an email series to encourage people to attend. You can add a follow-up email series to people who didn't opt in. So maybe you're sending your email list to this. Or Facebook ads, people are clicking and then you can retarget them and start, trying to get those people to come back and register for it. Maybe trying a different angle to get people to come back and register for it. An email series to people who attended but didn't buy or apply. So you can add that in. They attended but they didn't buy or apply. So you can send an email series out to them, give them some different angles, get different reasons to apply. Send them another offer, maybe send them to a sales page. You can start to play around with that. And I'm not saying do all these to optimize. You add in one thing, work on optimizing that one thing. And then you add in the next thing and work on optimizing that next thing. That's how this works. So it stacks. So it doesn't drive you crazy. It doesn't overwhelm you. And you can see what's working. You can work on optimizing one piece of this at a time. So you can also send an email series to people who opted in but didn't actually attend. So you can send them an email series and encourage them to watch the replay or attend another one so they see your offer. Yeah, so those are just a few ways that you could be optimizing this. So I just want to talk to you real quick about the numbers. And before I do that and give you the numbers, if this is something that you haven't done yet in your business, the stabilizing, or you want to add in some of this optimizing, you have something that's working well and you want to start adding in this optimization, but you're not very sure about exactly how to do this in a way that's going to maximize how you're maximize the number of people who are opting in, or maximize your sales. You'd like someone to help you map this out more, help you maximize this process. Set up a call with me. SidekickChristine.com. I'll look at what you're doing in your business right now. I look at what your processes are right now, and then we can talk about how we can optimize those processes so you can start making a lot more money. And this is mostly automated. As you're seeing this, once you set this up, it's pretty much automated. So this is going to get you out of that overwhelm. You're going to be able to have those consistent sales. Because once you stabilize, you know how much, if you send 1,000 leads there, you know how many people are going to convert. And then it's like super simple to just start optimizing this stuff. So I want to give you a little bit of an idea. So let's go to sidekickchristine.com and you can, fill out, there's a couple questions there and you can schedule a call with me. So I want to just give you some ideas. Now this is not like, go guarantee you're going to get these numbers or anything like that. I just wanted to show you some reasonable numbers and then how this kind of stacks together. So here we go. If we stabilize and say we have 1,000 opt-ins and we close them at 5%, that's 50 buyers. And if we're selling something for like $2K, that's $100,000. So I just want to give you some really simple numbers to look at this. So let's say we optimize and we do optimization number 1 and we increase opt-ins by 20%. So that gets you 1,200 opt-ins. Now you've already stabilized this, so you know that you're going to get 5% of those people to convert. So now that's 60 buyers. So you just added $20,000 on by that one optimization. So now this is where it gets really cool. So if we've optimized how many opt-ins, now we have 1,200 opt-ins converting at 5%. What if we increase that close rate? And we increase that close rate by another 5% by adding in these couple other things. So what if we increase that? So if we increase it by 5%, that goes from 60 buyers to 120 buyers. 120 buyers at $2,000 is $240,000. So you went from $100,000 that you had really stabilized up to $240,000 by adding in these simple optimizations that you can automate. Pretty cool, right? So I just wanted to show you how that process works to get you some ideas, maybe get you excited about what you can be doing in your business. And, this can be super, super simple. But it does take a little bit of finessing, and you do have to know how to set it up. But once you get it set up, once you get it automated, once you've got it stabilized, work on that stabilization first and then working on the optimization one thing at a time, this can be really a great money maker for you, a great way to increase sales for you. And then what happens if you have another offer? What happens if you have another thing that you're selling and you do the same process and you can increase sales on that? And then we start to really do some cool stuff with expansion. So I just want to share that with you today. If you'd like me to help you set something like that up, help you figure out what this should look like in your business, go to sidekickchristine.com, sign up to have a call with me. We'll look at, I'll look at your business. I'll go deep into what your business is doing right now. And we'll talk about whether or not it makes sense to work together to make this happen for you. But the numbers are really cool. Once you stabilize and optimize, I mean, this is just kind of mechanics on making this work. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to talking to you soon. Schedule a call with me at sidekickristine.com, and we'll figure out how to do this kind of stuff in your business too. So have a great rest of your day. Talk soon.